What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Serious Steppa podcast, episode 7.
Is it?
It is episode 7.
Nice, nice.
How are you, my man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Very busy day today in the Physique Academy,
Yeah,
which is how I plan all my rest days to be. Grateful and busy. So how
that's
was how was
just the gayest start you could have done.
bro? That's how it is. Grateful to be here doing what we do, bro.
And you can
Stepping
tell, you can
stepping
tell, prep
serious,
in your heart when you're hitting us with your gratitude off rip.
bro. I'm on 100 carb rest day courses hitting up.
So that's when you know, because I've been the same. Like when I
Yeah.
was trenches in prep, I started putting things on my
Bro,
story.
you,
Like,
you start looking for Jesus, you
bro,
start turning spiritual.
I
It does
started
it to
putting
you.
things on my story. Like, just be grateful, man.
It. Be grateful you have a
Like,
bit of food and a
the
bit of
sun's
water.
rising. The sun's rising. Be grateful.
We're not in a third world country. Be grateful.
Yeah, that's when you know that the prep is prepping.
Yeah. So it is prepping for me today. I've been fucked all day because
Mhm.
three low days in a row.
However, will you cope?
Three no 200 carb on training day, both the training days, and then 100 today. So
Yeah,
I say trenches. I'm just chilling. I'm not actually that
I've got the
fucked.
same. I've got the same.
Yeah.
Um, right, we've kind of just hopped straight on this. We haven't really had any kind of we haven't spoken
Brief.
before
Nah,
press record. We just jumped on
bro.
press record, and
Organic content. That's what it is, bro. How was your day today, Ed? Tell me
how's
about
my
your
day?
day.
My day's been
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I've been busy as well. A lot of programming, filming a lot of content, but that's all
Lovely.
for SW7.
Mm.
Uh, done a little bit of my own coaching as well in the morning before I went into work. Had a lovely coffee. So there's a
Yeah.
spot. There's a there's a spot by my parents' gaff, obviously, which I'm at the moment. For
Mm.
guys that don't know, um, called Sibling. So it's kind of like it's quite low key. It's just a coffee shop on the corner, but it's a coffee shop that it's a coffee shop.
Mm. Bring me
Like
one of those on Friday. Then.
it'll be ice
No,
cold
bro.
by the
No,
time.
you want it. It takes you like half an hour max to get to
Like
mine.
40 to 45 minute job. But anyway,
Just booked it.
it's a coffee job, not a coffee job. It's a proper coffee shop. Like you go in, they've got all the different types of beans on the wall.
Mm.
They've got a description of all the different notes you get from each bean.
Oh, one of them.
Yeah, proper coffee
Bro, I
shop.
wouldn't even know my ass from my elbow if I walked in there.
Nah, see, I've become a bit of a coffee connoisseur, you
A
could say.
snob.
Yeah, I've
Sorry.
become a coffee snob, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
So I walked in, I said to the lady, I was like, look, like, run me through your coffee beans, like, tell me what you got. And this woman, you can tell this woman gets off to coffee beans, bro.
One of them ones like
Bro, but like, I loved it. She spoke to me about 10 minutes on coffee beans.
was it sounds like a bit of an erotic
It
experience,
was,
bro.
mate. I she's never gonna watch this, so it doesn't matter. I wasn't attracted to this lady whatsoever. Like
At first.
in terms of physical attraction, I was not attracted to this lady. But how passionate she was about coffee beans, I was hooked.
Bro, passion is an
Passion is
attractive
so
trait in a
passion is
female.
so attractive.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
it was so I was like, oh, can you just like, oh, I just want an americano. Can you just run me through the different coffee beans you got? What's your
Mm.
favorite X, Y, Z? And she ran me
What's your
through like
number? All that shit,
she
like.
ran me through like the intensity, the notes, how long they've been resting for, where they come from, like if they're Colombian, Argentinian,
Mm.
all of this stuff. And I was just like, I was watching her be, and she was so into what she was talking about. It was like really attractive, and I didn't find her physically attractive at all.
Mm.
It was enticing, and I was like, it's so cool that you're so passionate about something so niche.
Yeah.
Like it's coffee beans. It's not even making coffee. It's just coffee beans. Like, and you're so
Yeah.
knowledgeable. I was like, fuck yeah! Like that's the
So,
shit.
so then you banged her after.
Nah, bro, my dick
Nah?
don't. My dick don't work like
If it did though.
that. Nah, but I said
If it,
I told her I'll be back.
oh,
I'll be back tomorrow for
I'll
another
be
coffee.
back.
Yeah, proper
Was
army.
it good?
Oh, bro, serious coffee.
Really? What beans did you have?
So the coffee I had is a hard lines. So if you're, I don't know if hard lines is a Cardiff speciality. I don't think so, but it's
Well, like
big in
in bro,
Cardiff.
I doubt Cardiff has like a specialty.
Go on your phone and search up hard
Um,
lines coffee beans. I don't know if it's a Cardiff only or if it's like a world
Hardlines Coffee, Cardiff Specialty Coffee
Cardiff.
Roasters.
There we are. So yeah,
Fuck.
hard lines
But
coffee is
what makes that from Cardiff though? Because they're not growing it in Cardiff, like you know.
yeah, I don't know, but their Hardlines coffee is quite well known in Cardiff. Like if you go to
Mm.
any like good coffee shop, like a coffee shop
Yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
Cardiff, they'll have Hardlines. So
Mm.
there was this Hardlines one, and the notes were chocolate and honeycomb, and I had that in my Americano,
Didn't
and
even need no sugar free in there.
bro, especially not in peak week, bro. None of that, none of that. They
Bro,
could
you're
have,
drinking a Pepsi Max right now.
bro, it's finished.
Straight to the
Bro,
gut.
have you seen this? Caffeine free Pepsi Max.
Yeah, I have sold those before,
Unreal.
but
But yeah, so I had that Americano, which was fucking lush, and it was literally like, it's a proper coffee shop when the Americano isn't big. So
yeah, they
like
have like little ones, like
small Americano. So like if you go to like you get an Americano from Starbucks or Costa or whatever, like it's like a big Americano. And yes, they're
yeah,
nice and prep because they last longer, but if you want a proper Americano, they're kind of like flat white size.
yeah, yeah,
So that was great. That was really good. That was the
yeah,
highlight of my day, probably. Just speaking to her about coffee beans.
bro. That's cool. It's cool
Which
that you're
that was the
taking
kind of day that I
play.
had.
You got to take pleasure in the little things, bro.
No,
Yeah,
exactly. And I'm very grateful for that coffee. It's all about
yeah.
gratitude.
It is.
Um,
It is.
I trained Paul. Paul was good. Paul was a good session.
Yeah. Did you
Hinge.
hinge? Yeah.
I hinged for the first time in a long time. Last time I hinged, I did 210 for five, 3 days out from the PCA Wales,
Mm,
or 4 or 5 days out,
mm,
and that's what led me to being battered in the lead up to it.
mm.
If you remember, and I was like totally
Yeah.
fatigued. So
You're
we just
fucked.
took out hinging for the last two comps after that. Um, but I wanted to put one back in, like, because I'm such a bro. I just like hinging.
Did you
So,
ask him?
yeah, I said, do
Yeah.
you want me to hinge? That was basically me. Like, he didn't mention hinging, but I was like,
Nah,
oh, do
that
you
was
want me
you
to?
saying,
I was
can
me
I
saying,
hinge?
please let me hinge.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll do 160 for like 6 to 10. So I
Mm.
just did 180 for six.
So
Like,
when you wake
I'm
up
not putting anything less than
when
four
you
plates.
wake up tomorrow morning and you look naff,
I'm
that's
not
gonna
putting anything
be
less than four plates on the
nah.
bar.
I
I
know.
don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just not
know.
doing it.
Mm.
So it was nice to hinge. Pool session was good.
I got pulled tomorrow,
Yeah, are
but
you hinging?
no. I got a hyperextension because I'm sensible.
So gay, bro. You,
I've
you
hinged
can
more than
tell
you,
you
bro.
can tell your test levels are in the mud, mate, and
Bro, I've literally hinged more than you.
you have not hinged more than me all prep.
How much have you hinged?
From like 10 weeks out, you haven't been hinging more than me,
Yeah, but you can't compare right now because you're RDLing.
which is harder than pulling from the floor.
No, it's not. You can put
Different
more weight on an RDL.
different strokes for different folks. I've pulled from the floor more than I've hinged.
Yeah,
For,
but
for
you
my,
haven't done a one rep max RDL though, like have you? I definitely feel
there's
like you can
no
put more
chance I'd
weight
be
on an
able
RDL.
no chance I'd be able to hinge to like 260, 270 on a RDL. No chance.
I've RDL 240 for a good set.
What of how many? When you say a good set though, like
6 or 7.
sure, got any?
Yeah, when I was like 17, I'm pretty sure. Genuinely.
Bro, proof or it didn't happen.
I'll try and find it after this video for you.
Alright,
I did though. I run them before I was with Finn, see. So I was only 17.
yeah,
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I got 240 on it.
yeah. I just make me feel shit about myself.
No, I was talking about in life in general. I've hinged
Is
more
that
than
is that
you.
when you were is that when you were on like 100 grams of fat and 800 carb?
Yeah.
Nice.
100, 150.
Oh, fucking hell. That was Domino's protocol.
300 protein, 300 fat, 900 carb,
Christ.
8k cal.
fucking crazy for a 16-year-old lad.
Bro, but that's what I needed at the time. You know, hormones up here,
Yeah, especially
everything
with the
growing,
GH
and I
you're on as well.
exactly.
Uh,
I had to facilitate all the GH being secreted from my endocrinology fucking system of puberty.
yeah,
So that was the dominoes daily.
yeah.
Mm.
Fucking yeah. I've had a good day. I've had a good day. 3 days
Good.
out, mate.
Yeah,
I don't
three for
feel
you,
like I'm
four for
three
me.
days out because I'm not.
Bro, because we're so used to it now.
I'm not peaking for it, bro. I'm not peaking for the show.
You will have a bit.
I won't. I'm not.
Bro, you'll have a bit like
Bro, I'm not peaking for the
you
show.
had a bit before the PCA.
No, no, but I'm doing less than a peak. I'm
Are
doing
you?
less than my PCA peak for this show.
Bro, he's not gonna run you into there totally flat.
Yeah, well, bro, we're doing baseline.
It's like the biggest natural show ever.
Bro, we're doing baseline
Hmm.
food and 10K steps up until Saturday morning. He'll
Really?
He'll put 100 carb in because, bro, I spill after one day of modelling.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that
Me and
is
Finn
true.
literally, we sat down and spoke about this the other night, and we talked about the game plan that we want to do because I
Mm,
can be leaner, and I think that I have been leaner earlier in the prep.
mm,
I think that I've got less lean during the peaking processes,
yeah.
just
It's
because
hard not to though, you know?
well,
It is.
for me, I'm just so I spill so easily. And I think although at the UKDFBA I looked incredibly full and I looked good, I really
Mm.
liked how I looked.
Yeah, that's hard to replicate though in 7 days, like
And I've been leaner and I want to be leaner.
well,
Again,
6 days.
similar to you in the sense that I hold a good amount of size for a
Mm.
junior.
Yeah, yeah. You can afford to not be
Because
bursting,
like
like.
my stage weight is fairly heavy. I've got a
Mm.
good amount of size. If I can afford to come in flatter and be leaner.
Yeah,
So and I fill up off one meal. Like
yeah.
when Finn used to when we did put in high days in the previous peaks, it would be off a meal and a
Mm.
half. I'd be like looked my best.
Mm.
By the end of the by the evening, I'm spilled,
Spilled, yeah,
fucked.
yeah,
So I sat down like well, I didn't sit down with him, but we were both
yeah.
texting each other the day after UKDFBA, and we were like, "Oh," I said to him, "I was like, look, Finn, I want to be leaner, like, because I hold a high standard, as do you, and
Yeah,
as everyone should." I was like, "I want to be leaner going into the PCA. Like, let's just dig. Like,
yeah,
I feel fine. I feel great. Like, I don't feel trenches at all because had two peaks.
yeah,
Just just dig me." And
yeah,
use the PCA. Literally, give me one meal of carbs in the morning, and then continue to dig me into the UKDF, into the MBW, and that's what we're going to
yeah.
do. So all this week,
That's like the same sort of plan as we have had with me. To be fair, I just as soon as I got off stage, I was baseline. Like, and that day of show day was no more than 2K calories, and then I've just been at baseline ever since, the same as you. But we haven't discussed how we're gonna or if we're gonna fill or peak me. But we know that I don't really tend to spill and look worse for it. I kind of just eat up, look a bit better, eat up, look a bit better. Whereas you will eat up, look a bit better, eat up. Ah, fuck. You know,
oh
it just
fuck,
shows like how I, yeah. Oh fuck. It just shows everyone's bodies are so different. Like, you know,
oh
it's
yeah,
crazy. Fuck having
literally.
Finn's job, bro.
Oh, bro, I said to him, but literally, like I think we've got the game plan nailed. Like,
Yeah. You think that going into every show?
bro, yeah, well. The thing is, I already look leaner
Yeah.
than I did on stage at the UKDFBA. Like now, I'm losing. I've dropped off a good amount of weight. I've got
Mm.
2 more days where I'll be pushing fat loss, which I think I will get a good amount of fat loss over the next 2 days. And we're actually keeping steps quite high. Like
Yeah.
normally, when my food's this low, I'm on like chill out protocol steps wise because I've been battered. But because of the back to back peaks, I'm quite fresh, so we can
Mm.
have steps a bit higher. I literally
Yeah.
said to him, just give me 100 grams of carbs worth of dates like 2 hours before stage with like a liter and a
Yeah,
half of water, and I'll be sweet.
yeah, yeah.
With
The
with with
plan,
like with 3 grams of salt, and I'll be fine.
yeah. It's going to be interesting, bro. Like to see that you're not going to be as full as last week, but you will likely look better because you've
I
already
genuinely think it will
got
be
that
my
fat
best
loss.
look.
We shall see. I hope it is, bro. I hope
I
that
genuinely
you've
think it will
cracked the
be my
code.
best
Like,
look in terms of overall package. I think.
so
Go
go
on.
on. So I was going to say, so far, last weekend was both our best looks so far.
Yeah, I
But
think
we
last
have
week
two
was
more shows to
last
look
week was
better
my
for.
coolest look. Like that's the look that like if you show like how I looked last week, if you showed someone that doesn't do
Yeah,
bodybuilding,
yeah,
they go,
true,
"Oh,
true,
you look the
true.
best there,"
Yeah,
because like I was fucking full as a house.
yeah.
But I
Yeah, to be
think
fair, bro, like, sorry to interrupt you again, but in that same sense, like, if I showed someone that doesn't know bodybuilding, they would probably say the BMBF was my best look because I was the fullest, the veiniest,
yeah,
the biggest. But
yeah,
that's not the only thing,
yeah.
like,
Again,
it's not
that's not what the judges.
the criteria is.
Yeah, but yeah. So I and also I think because I don't know, I feel this weird sense of like
Bro, we're
no.
both just spiritualists at this point.
Yeah, I think so. But also, like, coming off the back of coming sixth at the
Yeah,
UKDFBA, I'm going into this PCA with this, like, really nice sense of just no pressure.
yeah.
Like, because I came second at the WMBF, going into the UKDFBA, it's like, I want to win.
Yeah.
But because I know I'm shit now, but because I came sixth, I'm going into this PCA Naturals with this vibe of, like, I was always scared of,
Bro, realistically, you came fourth.
realistically, I should have been fourth.
Yeah,
Yeah. That's
yeah.
what everyone's said to me, and I haven't even said that myself. Like
No, I know.
until just
But you
when I
but you
said
wouldn't
that
say
then,
that.
but until literally that just then when I just said it then, I have not once said I think I should have come
Yeah.
fourth.
Because
Everyone else,
it's pointless. Because it's pointless to say, it's irrelevant. It's not what happened, so forget about it.
yeah,
It's one of
but
them. People who get hung up on that, they don't go very far.
no, but I also think like I was so worried of how I'd feel if I got a bad placing.
Mm.
Obviously, I got a quote unquote bad placing for my
Bro,
standard, for what I wanted
yeah,
though.
yeah,
I know what you're
yeah,
gonna say. Oh, but it was a
yeah,
great
yeah,
class. Yeah, yeah, it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
I got a quote unquote bad placing, and nothing's changed in my life. And
The world still goes round.
and like it's kind of given me this nice sense of like calmness going into the PCA
Mm.
Naturals. I honestly, I'd love to win,
Yeah,
but I really don't care.
innit?
Like
Exactly.
I love competing. Yes, it would be great to win, but I honestly don't care. There is so many more things more important to me
Yeah,
than
like you cannot.
the opinion of someone else.
Yeah, you cannot get emotionally attached to a place in bodybuilding
Yeah.
because it is subjective, and
Well,
that is
especially when it's fucking Lee Kemp deciding where you place.
yeah,
How am I ever gonna let that upset me?
yeah. That's it, bro.
Imagine letting the opinion of a guy like that upset you.
I know
How
exactly, and that
can I be upset by that?
exactly. And do you know when you said about you because you've had a bad placing that you feel calmer? That was
Mm,
like me after winning the BMBF.
yeah, but in the
Everything else is
reverse,
no, but in the reverse, everything else is no pressure. I've I've come first. I'm a champion. I've won a show. Okay, sound. Let's go have fucking fun. Like, and it's
mm.
the same you. It's exactly the same concept, just flipped on its head, and it's probably a good thing. Like, because you're just going to enjoy it more.
Mate, I was saying this to
Yeah,
Tamlin,
yeah,
because he came second in his at the WMBF, and he was like, he felt like he should have won, blah blah blah. And we were saying like, I love losing because I know that sounds gay, but like nothing quite makes me want to be better, and like nothing
and
fires
fucking
me up quite
losing.
like losing. Like yeah, like
Exactly.
I I've I came away from the UKDFBA and I didn't even really enjoy the UKDFBA in terms of how it was ran, in
I'm
terms
me,
of
bro. To be honest,
like this the experience on stage, like how the classes weren't split, the backstage
yeah,
experience wasn't great. Like I didn't enjoy the UKDFBA, but I feel like the fact that I came sixth, I've
mm,
taken more from that, and I've got more of a fire in my belly from that than I did from getting second at the WMBF.
mm,
Like I've come away from the UKDFBA, like I can't fucking wait to go again slash go into my off season and improve.
yeah, yeah.
So you've got
It's
to
like,
have that mindset.
yeah,
Otherwise, like I put it on my story the other day, if you only love the sport when you do well, any sport, if you only love a sport when you do well, then you're not gonna go very far
exactly, exactly.
because you're
And
just
I
limit.
honestly, at the time when I won the BMBF, yeah, class, great, obviously, like that was a given. But I didn't feel emotionally worse or any more negative from coming second or coming fourth. Like
Yeah,
I felt really, really positive with the BMBF, obviously, but I felt just as positive coming second, coming fourth. Why? Because I just lost to someone that was better than me on that day. And that's fucking fine. Like
and
it
it's like you
shows that
lost.
you just need to improve.
Yeah, and you lost to someone who some people had thought were better than you.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
exactly.
mean?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And it's like,
That's sort of the difference in bodybuilding versus other sport. It's
yeah,
someone's thoughts
yeah.
versus a overall performance.
But that's what also like jars me off is that
Yeah,
you come into the sport and they can't accept that.
yeah,
Don't do the sport if you can't accept the fact that people are going to have different opinions.
yeah.
And
Every judging panel in different
don't
federations
fucking
gonna
go
have.
your way. Like it's like
I know.
like I you were there backstage after I came off, and Finn was like
Yeah.
talented.
Finn was raging and you were sound.
Finn was raging. I was like Finn was going like, oh, it's a joke. Like, how can they place you sixth? And I was literally looking at him. I was like, bro, like, chill the fuck out. Like, it's
I know.
honestly like I was saying it to someone the other day. Like, again, this is gonna sound really like woke, but like, I've got my health. My family are healthy. I've got a roof over my head. Like,
Bro, you literally slated me at the start of this podcast for being grateful.
I
Fuck
know,
off.
but it's true. Like, why would like at the end of the day, I'm posing
Yeah,
in front of some people in tan and oil.
yeah,
Why would I let that upset me? There's so many
yeah.
more things in life that could upset me. Do you know what I
Like
mean?
over these three shows we've done, after the shows, I've seen a lot of people hanging their heads, being visibly upset. I've seen some men crying because they didn't get the placing they desired.
Yeah.
Come on.
It depends. It
In
depends on
in
your
such a
personality.
subjective sport.
It depends on your personality trait, I guess. Like,
Yeah, but I really don't think that that is a good trait to carry into this sport. We get it,
no,
you want to win, but to get upset rather than getting that fire lit, like, yeah, I need to be better. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Sound, obviously. But like actually being upset and almost sad because someone's opinion has put someone else before you. It's a bit like,
there's
do you really
also
value their opinion that much?
there's also levels to it as well. Like fair enough if you've come second in the Olympia and you feel like you could
Oh,
win.
yeah,
My mother's about to pop in. She'll probably say hello, but
it's okay.
she can say hello on the podcast. So,
Yeah, she can.
mother, I'm just letting you know I'm filming a podcast in here. So in here, there we are.
Oh,
So
damn.
no, you guys don't get to see.
How was her holiday?
Yeah, they're great. So
Yeah,
my yeah, my parents went interrailing around Europe
mm,
and they had a
yeah,
great time. Two
good,
weeks,
good.
2 weeks of traveling.
Bloody hell.
Um, yeah, it was. Yeah, they had a great time. But yeah, I think in terms of like mentality and perspective on things, it's very important because again, like we were saying, like you're not gonna last in the sport if you're so
No,
emotional when things don't go your way.
because especially because the whole goal of the sport is obviously to win, but there's winning in a NAF lineup they're obviously better than, and then there's coming fourth or sixth in an awesome lineup where you are competing against the best and testing yourself. Now, someone who was genuinely emotionally attached to their placing and getting upset, they are much more inclined to just, yeah, I'm going to win this show because it's shit. But that's not testing yourself. I really liked the story that I put up after the show, and it was like I said something like we say, big fish, small pond, small fish, big pond. Much rather be a small fish in a big pond and actually test yourself, because otherwise, then what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's just massively a perspective thing, and
Yeah,
if you have the perspective of like, oh, when it doesn't go your way, like in such a volatile sport where it is opinion based, if you have the mindset of if it doesn't go your way, you're going to throw the toys out the pram, you're not going to last in the sport because
exactly.
it's not always going to go your way, unfortunately.
And
Like
more often than not,
like
it's not
all it's
going
going
to
to
go
be the
your way.
case of like it will eventually not go your way, even if you're a
Yeah,
freak.
yeah,
For,
it's an inevitability because your
like
competition will constantly improve. You're going to lose a
exactly.
show. You
For
know?
like Toitan, for example, he smoked the comp. Like
Yeah,
he will smoke a lot of competitions now
yeah,
until he gets to the necessary level,
yeah.
and he will
Where he
get
will
beat.
lose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm sure he seems like he's got a good head on his shoulders. To be
yeah,
fair,
yeah,
but some people don't, you know, and
yeah,
and they're often the people that you see do a couple preps and then trail off, like and aren't in the sport for a long time.
yeah. Or
And
just say they're going to do a full show season. They come third in their first show and then pull out a prep.
it
See that
happens.
very, very,
It does
very,
happen.
very often.
Yeah, it does happen. But
But
yeah,
not us. But not fucking us.
no, that's like, but yeah, the
Not us.
mentality behind the sport is something that I think is very interesting,
Yeah.
um, and very important as well. If you want
Because,
to actually enjoy, because people just end up resenting the sport, but they
yeah,
resent the sport, but it's not the sport's fault. It's your fault that you didn't
for
come into
having
the
that
sport
sort of
prepared.
perspective and things like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've come in like people blame bodybuilding for that when it's like no, bodybuilding has always been that. You should have
Yeah.
known that coming into it.
Yeah. Before, well, not before prep, but before the show started kicking off, we never said to each other, I'm going to win X show,
No.
because it's unrealistic to say. He said,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to be good. I'm on the right track. I'm going to look mint. But we never said to each other, not even like to ourselves, like to each other on text or anything, I'm going to win this show. I'm going to win this show. Because you just can't say that. It's impossible because,
You can say that you want to, but
yeah, that's the difference. Everyone wants to, but you would never say, yeah, I'm going to win this show, because it's not a case of a performance based sport. It's someone else's opinion, which
well,
is fine.
I'd argue it is performance based because you do have to perform on the day in
Yeah,
terms
but
of.
that's not the deciding factor in how well you do. Like,
Mm, yeah, well, yeah, it's one of those things. Like, obviously, it's a subjective sport, but there is an element of objectivity to it in terms of like
yeah,
you can objectively have more muscle, be more conditioned, and
yeah,
pose better, yeah, then you
but then,
will win, unless it's rigged,
yeah, like what, like yours?
like mine. Yeah.
Ah, great
But
fun.
again, like, what difference is like again another thing that I was like saying to Finn when he was all angry. I was like, "What different Finn? Like, what difference does it make if I finish sixth or fourth?
Yeah,
Either
yeah,
way, I'm not getting a gold trophy.
yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
exactly.
That's like someone saying like, I wouldn't even be vexed if I got third instead of second because you
Mm,
still haven't won. Do you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah,
you're arguing, oh, I came, I was the first loser or the second loser.
yeah,
Because
literally.
that's just how I view competing. Like, unless you're first, you're last.
Yeah,
Yeah, kind of. Like in that kind
kind
of
of.
sense, like
Like,
everyone,
we did
everyone.
place. Yeah.
Yeah. But there we are. There we are.
Yeah, and to touch on what you said as well about not enjoying the UKDFBA as a show day experience as other shows. I had a new client sign up with me yesterday who's a junior competitor for next year,
Mm.
natural, and he was asking me about the different feds I've done, and I said, yeah, I did not enjoy it, but it wasn't my
I just
preferred
think I
show
just think
day.
the athlete experience wasn't very high in
Yeah.
terms of, for example, if you look at WMBF and PCA, so those are the two other federations I've done so far. When I pulled up to the PCA and registered, they gave me a goodie bag from
Mm.
ESN, which had a bunch of stuff in it. It had shakers, samples,
Yeah.
protein bars,
Same
all
with
of
the
it.
WMBF.
Exactly the same with the WMBF. In the
Nothing off the
WMBF, when you
UKDFBA.
placed second, or I think if you just got a place in,
Mm.
same with the PCA, you get
Yeah.
given goodies free of charge.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not really free of charge because it probably comes in under your
Mm.
entry fee or whatever. But UKDFBA, there was no registration as such. There was an athlete
Mm.
meeting where we all sat in this
Which we
hall.
didn't need to be in, like.
We all sat in this hall, and fucking Christian just stood there going, "Oh, make sure you listen because loads of people aren't
I know.
listening, and I'm on prep and all this jibber
It was
jabber."
just a bit of a bad vibe, wasn't it?
It was just like it just felt bitchy. Like
Yeah.
it just felt like what like it felt like entitled,
Yeah.
and I was just like that. Like we said to each other straight after that athlete meeting, like what? Like, that was
Yeah.
weird.
I know.
That was just
Yeah.
off.
It was just often unnecessary as well.
Yeah, and then we get pushed over to this side of the wall where we have to
Yeah, and just
just
made to stand up for 10 minutes.
so and there was no order with the registration as well. So in every other federation, like for example at the PCA, when everyone was queuing up for registration, they were shouting out, "Juniors, first timers, come to the front because you're
Yeah.
on soon.
It,
We'll
it,
get
it
you
was like
first."
yeah, it was like me in that queue, wasn't it? I was right at the back with you, and I was like, I'm on stage in like an hour.
Yeah,
Why
you
am
were
I? Why am I here?
you hadn't
Yeah,
had your three-stage meal, and
I
it was
know,
like you were like 45 minutes out, and you
I
were at the
know.
back of this long ass line because they didn't care enough to say, look, guys that are competing in the morning, come to the
Yeah,
front, you
yeah.
know, and let's not even get started on the fact that they couldn't be asked to split the classes.
I know, I know. I think that was some bullshit.
I can potentially understand why they wouldn't split yours because it was 11.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
you can do that into like five and a six.
yeah. But yours, I can't see why they didn't do that.
And the reasoning, but the reasoning is what made even more like it just sounded like a cop out to me. The reasoning they didn't split my class when they were announcing it, they said, "Oh, you might be thinking why we didn't split the class," and everyone was kind of like, "Yeah, we are." And they were like, "Oh, the reason we didn't split the class is because if you win this class, you can truly say you're the best of the best." And I was like, "Right, but surely if you just split the class." And then did an overall of the two winners of each class, you're still
Like,
the best.
like the previous two shows have done, and that worked out fine. So,
And also, like I was speaking to Brandon G about this. I'm sure he won't mind me saying, but we were talking about the show because he didn't enjoy the show either.
mm,
He was like, we were talking about the fact that because our class is split into four fours, Brandon went on first. He was in the first four. By the time the other four fours finished, it'd been like 15 minutes. He'd lost his pump.
he's
He was
lost his
cold.
pump.
He was
Yeah,
stood on the side for 15 minutes, just cooling down. Like, and also you just like you mentally clock out when you
yeah.
just stood for that long.
You get that adrenaline spike before you go out, but that's just
Even I
gone.
was, I was stood backstage for like 5 6 minutes.
Mm.
And I was just like,
It's like
I,
he's. I found they were like shouting, shouting, shouting backstage. It's like shit. Okay, sound line up. Then I'm just standing there for 15, 20 minutes.
yeah. And the
Like,
actual
why were
backstage,
you shouting at all of us to come here if we're not even going on for another 20
yeah.
minutes?
And the actual backstage is this narrow corridor,
Hmm.
like it's this narrow corridor, yeah. And then we're back there for like 20 minutes
Mm.
You can't really pump up because it's so narrow. And bro, this tall guy in my class leant on the wall, got a bit of tan on the walls,
Mm.
and they were like, and some guy came past, like he said it as a joke, but still he was like, if you get tan on the wall, I'll punch your fucking head in, or I'll smash your head in. I don't think he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
fucking. I think I'm elaborate, like exaggerating, but even still, it's like, well, then don't put us in this tiny corridor where we can't pump up. Don't
Mm.
tell us we're about to go on stage in 5 minutes, but it's actually
Yeah,
20 minutes, and
yeah,
not
I know.
try and pump up.
I know. Doesn't make any
And then,
sense.
and then also, why would you put the women's makeup and hair area through where the pump up is?
Mm.
Because the whole time I'm pumping up and I'm trying to get push-ups done on the floor, I've
Yeah,
got
there's women
women
coming back and
moving,
forth, back and forth.
like, and then I have to move out the way because a woman's coming past. But if I move out the way in this narrow corridor and I lean on the wall and get tan on the wall, someone's
You
gonna
get
punch
your
me.
head punched in. I still enjoyed the day, don't get me wrong. It was still an enjoyable day. It always is going on stage and it is just always a good
I
day.
didn't. I
But
didn't enjoy. I didn't enjoy the stage experience, and
I enjoyed it
you can
once
tell
I was
because I
out there.
wasn't smiling.
Yeah, I know I shouted at you, telling you to
Yeah,
fucking smile.
but like if you look at the WNBF, if you look at the PCA,
Bro,
I was
do
ear
you,
to ear smiling as soon as I was
yeah,
on stage.
yeah.
Like there's a reason for that. Like I
Mm,
would like we've said to each other when we go on stage, you can't help but smile.
mm,
But I was clear, like I
yeah.
clearly wasn't enjoying the experience.
The just yeah, the overall I liked the being on stage part. That
Yeah,
was just the same as any other show. It was sound. But the run up to it was just like
I just
bit
get
shitty
I
like.
just get weird vibes from UKDF.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
And bro, do you know what's crazy as well? They are obviously the federation who we are competing in for the MBW.
mm,
It's the UKDFBA, but just globally.
yeah.
The prices of entry tickets, tan, videography, photography for the MBW, we didn't get a single free thing from the UKDFBA show.
Yeah.
Whereas in the WNBF and the BNBF, we on the PCA, we all got free goodie bags. Like I'm not saying I'm fucking broke and I need a away sachet, but it's just nice.
No,
It's just nice.
it's a nice touch. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I think because competitions are so expensive, like in general, like
yeah,
if you pay for all the packages, like I'm sure we'll get goodie bags in the MBW. I'm
yeah,
sure we
bro,
will.
bro. Do you know if
If,
we done?
if we don't, AJ, I'm filling him in. I'm sure we will because again, I feel like AJ actually cares about the sport and cares about the athletes.
He was in TPC today. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. There you are.
Bro,
There's
do you know what we should do right now?
well,
Calculate just to give competitors
don't want to do it.
the. I'm gonna do it now.
I don't
I'll
want to
do
do
it
it.
for both of us then, because it's gonna be the
What the
same.
whole prep?
The whole prep,
Bro, that would take
not
that
not
would take
prep
ages.
as in supplements and shit.
No,
Just
like the
shows
whole
and entries.
entries.
Yeah,
Bro, it will be grands.
yeah, I know. I just want to show the first time competitors that listen to this because we get a couple how expensive it is because you don't think it is this expensive, but it is. This
Yeah,
is why
but
I said on my story, you need to be financially fucking stable. So
please do not do a prep unless you
no, not even financially stable. You need a lot of disposable income to do a full
yeah,
season as an
yeah,
amateur.
yeah.
So let's go, right? BMBF, 60 registration, 50 entry. Next, tan for BMBF, one pack I used, 45. A-B&B for the BMBF, what was that? 50 quid each. Call every A-B&B 50 quid each. Yeah? So 50. There's the BMBF done, not including fuel. We won't put fuel in there. Next, WMBF, what was that? 75 registration or
Membership was
more,
membership was like 90, I'm pretty sure.
right? 90. Registration, 50.
Yeah.
50. Use 2 bags of tan. So there's, we got the multi
40
discount.
quid. That's 40 quid.
Yeah, say 40.
Well, no, actually,
Then,
that would be yeah. Well, it would be 40 quid for you.
because we got the discount one, like, innit? Then UKDFBA registration 70, I want to say it was.
The entry for UKDFBA wasn't that much, but
No, the membership
reg
was,
was 70, I believe, and the entry was 35, I think. So
yeah.
just call it a one.
MBW
Entry's 125.
125.
Yeah.
Tan for that show 40. B&B for the Supernaturals 50. B&B for the UKDFBA 50. B&B for the MBW because it's 2 nights was 70.
Yeah. Are we including photo packages?
Oh, there we go. There's another 60 quid on average per show.
Well, the MBW's 100.
50 plus 50
So
plus
we are
50
going to
plus 50
realistically buy
plus
photo packages
100.
for all of them. So MBW is 100, UKDFBA is 50, WMBF was 50 as well, was it? Or
Yeah, yeah.
um,
What are we missing? I feel like we're missing a couple of things.
did you? I paid for PCA tan, but
Yeah, that's true.
so that was like 80 quid. Um, Obviously you've got petrol, which is
Yeah, no, I
let's
haven't
say
got petrol. Like,
you're not putting petrol in.
should we? 50 quid on
You might
average
as
per
well, 'cause
show.
it's part of the experience. So
50 quid on average per
just
show.
50 per show, just yeah, just
250.
if you're being generous. And then you've got things like Peak Max. Nah, Peak Max you won't add supplements in or anything.
Nah,
Um,
we'll add food. Bottles of water. Buy in food when you get to the show town.
they're all miscellaneous things that like we can't really add because it's
Yeah,
just
you just spontaneously buy them.
yeah.
How
So
much do you think that
what are we
total?
at the moment?
How much do you think?
We're north of a grand, right?
Yeah, very north.
Yeah, shit, I don't know.
1,600 per day.
Yeah,
1,700.
yeah, and that's not
That's someone's monthly wage.
yeah, and that's not including the supplements you need to buy, the food you
The
need to
posing
buy.
trunks.
Yeah, posing trunks, paying for your coach, like paying for like you need to pay for a coach if you're prepping. You
Yeah,
need to you're probably spending 150 a month on supplements as well.
bro, you're north of 2 grand there for a season to get zero in return. You might as well light it on fire,
Mm.
literally.
Yeah, it's
So
crazy. But
that's disposable income that you need right there. But we've done everything. You know what I mean? We've done it to the fullest. We didn't.
you kind of have to.
Yeah, you don't have much of a choice, do
Like
you?
where they're so fucking smart is like no one's gonna not buy. Well, some people might not, but no one's gonna not buy a photo package
I know.
when you've dieted for so long and you've committed so much to this process. Of course, you're going to want to buy the professional photos.
Hmm.
Like you kind of can't not.
Yeah.
Like I've tried not to, but
Did
you
you
just
buy
end
the
up,
UKDFBA?
yeah.
Yeah. They're taking a fucking pisses, aren't they?
Like you just can't not. And again, for example, another thing with the UKDFBA, now I remember it. In that athlete meeting when they're like, "Oh, you might know, we don't give feedback."
I know.
Why
And,
not?
yeah, I know. And why are they not allowed to take photos and videos in there?
Yeah,
Why is your federation different to everyone else's?
yeah.
Is
We
it that
don't
prestigious, yeah?
we don't give feedback. Why? That's just lazy.
Yeah,
That should be a bare minimum you should offer
I
to
know.
the athletes. Two,
Mm.
like you can't fucking
No, he said, we don't give feedback. If you want feedback, DM me, and I might get back to you. But I have a lot of DMs, something like that.
yeah, no. He's like, "Oh, but I am prepping." He's like, "I'm prepping
The
too."
fuck?
Don't prep then, or don't do your job.
It was
You
just
can't
a really, really,
do both.
it was just a really, really unnecessarily antagonizing discussion.
Yeah, it felt
Which,
that you're right. It felt like he was like not threatening us, but it
no,
felt like it was very much like a telling off.
yeah,
Of
like he
who,
didn't even want us to be there. Like,
it was very much like he has resentment towards the athlete.
yeah, yeah,
He was like
yeah,
condescending almost.
yeah. Yeah.
Like, we literally, as soon as it finished, we literally looked at each other and we were like, "Well, he's a bit of a cunt."
Yeah, I know.
But who are we? Who are we to say this? But there we are.
The serious steppers, bro.
The serious devils with serious opinions.
Serious opinions.
But there we are. There we are. That's
Yeah,
so prep's expensive, so make sure you've got
yeah,
money.
yeah. So, what is the plan for you this weekend? PCA Naturals Fall on Saturday, then the PCA Champs on Sunday in Wolverhampton.
Yes, that is my plan.
Yes,
No peak, just
no
rolling in,
peak. For
rolling in.
me, I am flying to fucking Scotland. Flying to Scotland. Flying to Scotland on Saturday morning. Staying there, obviously, then Saturday night. I have the BMBF British Finals in Perth in Scotland on Sunday, which I am excited to compete in the BMBF again, just because it's twice the stage time, because they do a pre-judging and a finals, which is always cool. So yeah, excited for that. And then staying there Sunday night as well. Coming back Monday night, super late. So we have the day there Monday to train and to just chill out, explore Perth.
Have you got a gym you know you're going to train at?
Yeah, we have. Apparently, if you compete in the British finals, they give you a free gym membership to the local Perth gym. So we're gonna hit that up.
The local Perth gym.
No, like it's like a whatever gym is like in Perth. I don't fucking know. There's probably only one. Bro, no, listen to this now, right? You're gonna tell me I'm a fucking liar, right? But one of my clients, right? I was speaking to him in Everlast yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, where's your show this weekend?" And I was like, "Oh, it's up in fucking Scotland. I'm flying up on Saturday." And he said, "I'm flying to Scotland on Saturday." And I was like, "Oh, shut up, you away?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm flying to Edinburgh." And I was like, "Oh yeah, am me?" And he was like, "Yeah, where's your show?" And in Edinburgh, is it? And I was like, "Nah, it's in Perth." And he was like, "Bro, I'm going to Perth this weekend." And I was like,
Oh, you
"Why are
having
you
an
going to Perth?"
in-person check-in with your client, like?
And I was like, "Why are you going to Perth for?" Because Perth isn't really a landmark in Scotland, like. And he was like, "Nah, my family lives in Perth." So I was like, "What?" So I think he's coming to watch the show.
Bro, just
That,
just cancel your hotel and go stay with his family.
bro, that'd save me fucking 200 quid.
That's what I'm saying. Well, no decent gyms around Perth now.
Yeah, there's one in Perth. It's like a bodybuilding gym. They say, like, the BMBF have put out and said, if you're competing, feel free to use this gym. It's like,
Like
yeah, cool. Bro, Joe, what I'm not looking forward to, though,
what?
having to, like, be a bit thing in the premiering because, like, my tan and stuff and
Yeah. Do you know
all that
what?
stuff.
Also, you need to be fucking careful about
Well,
taking tan on a plane.
I'm putting it in the suitcase underneath.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean?
It doesn't matter, bro.
Why are you saying to be careful with it?
You can't take over 100 ml liquid on a plane
You
unless.
can in your suitcase.
Yeah, but is that check-in luggage or are you just putting it under your seat?
No, I've got a booked bag, like.
You've booked in like check-in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Me and Kyle got a suitcase between us because the Built for Athletes bags are too big for EasyJet. They are outside of the dimensions, like, which is a bit fucking shit.
But have you got a check-in luggage
Yeah,
so that goes into the hold?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Underneath
it's underneath the plane. I meant not
Okay.
underneath me. Like, yeah. Already thought of that. Gee.
I was gonna say that would be nightmare.
Yeah, having to tip my my tan out before I go on the plane, like, and then I have no tan, so wouldn't really be the ideal scenario.
That would be absolute nightmare.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. Should be a good weekend, good standard again, which is exactly what we want. And we're just digging into it.
94 isn't it like the largest natural event?
Largest PCA show ever, including enhanced.
Oh really?
Yeah.
The
Crazy.
venue's meant to be pretty sick.
Before anyone says, and I'm chatting shit about that, the PCA like head of media or something, I was talking to them down the PCA Wales watching you, and I was saying that I was going to do that because I was at the time. And she was like, "Yeah, it's the biggest PCA event ever. all across the 2 days, competitors, spectators, whatever. If anyone wants tickets, I'm selling fucking 2. So hit me up. Well, PCA liked the story that I put up of that. Why didn't they reshare? Why didn't they reshare?
Because you didn't tag me there.
Yeah, true.
Fucking muppet. But no, the venue looks pretty sick as well.
Yeah. Wolverhampton, like.
Yeah, big
Well,
Wolverhampton.
is what's his name? The black guy, the black classic guy. I can Toitan. Is he doing that?
I'm not sure.
I think he's on the NPC circuit now.
Yeah, I think he's going for that natty.
He should be. He should be on the NPC circuit. Like that's where he belongs.
Yeah, he's
mate.
He's seriously good. But yeah, no, the PCA 94 will be a really cool show. And it's cool that it's like qualifiers straight into finals.
Yeah,
I feel like that will be. I'll be smoked after that though.
Yeah, 100%.
I'll feel so smoked.
Yeah, that's probably why he's going along with the idea of not peaking you, because you'll have show day food on the Saturday, so you'll be full on Sunday.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, mate. He's had to pick his brains, his own brains.
Bro, he's just had a meal with you the whole prep.
He's had to do 3 back-to-back peaks with me into like a double peak.
I know.
Bloody hell, man. Bloody hell.
Yes, he earns his coin.
Right, we've been yapping on for.
Yeah, I know. But it's all value, bro. Just bust through your questions quickly. Do you have any?
Yeah. We'll rip through these pretty quick.
Go on. Quick fire.
Quick fire. All right, here we go. First one. One main compound movement you both want to get super strong at over these coming off seasons. Just quick fire.
Deadlift.
Have you got a number in mind?
350.
350. Oh, you'll be.
Bro, I pulled 260 as a teenage natty.
You'll be as strong as a natural Keithy West then.
Yeah. I'll have to take drugs to get it though.
Gotta aim higher, bro.
Yeah, true.
One main compound movement that I want to get super strong in. It's gonna sound so gay, but
bench press.
Split squat.
Yeah. Never see someone split squat a lot of weight with small legs. So
there we are. Okay, there we are. Obviously deadlift as well, but that's a given.
Yeah.
How are you both hoping to treat post prep in regards to training, nutrition, travel, career goals?
Perfectly.
Post prep, we're going to Marbella.
But we're going to be on plan in Marbella.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Post prep is obviously very important. You just need to make sure you don't fuck up your off season like some people do.
We are on about someone right now, but we're not going to say on you.
Coach and completely ruin their off season and get fat within a couple of weeks, and that's not what you want to do. That's very bad for you and bad for your off season.
It is.
But in terms of training, nutrition, travel, initially put on a bit of body fat just to get back into kind of like a healthier hormonal range.
Yeah.
And then nice and slow rate again. Start the off season. Get huge. Travel. I do want to travel a decent amount, but I'm also.
Bro, we're going everywhere next year, G.
Well, yeah, I do want to travel, but I'm also trying to
work.
buy a place as well. So
yes, it's true.
For that. Career goals: just continue growing my own coaching. SW7's got some really cool expansion plans coming soon. That company's going to be growing a lot.
Can you give me a?
I can't dive into it because it's all like within the company.
And the wraps.
But some really cool things are coming.
Yeah, you can tell me all of those things after this.
Yeah, when the recording's off.
So.
What about you, career-wise? Just building.
Just keep doing what I'm doing, bro. Like I can't believe since the BMBF how much more my coaching has took off. Like it was anyway in prep, but as if it continues on this trajectory, I'm getting out of Wales, G. Getting out of Wales.
Bro, just focus on getting out of Merthyr first, bro.
Yeah, let's start with
that. What's the worst part of prep and why is it posing?
That's what's fucking true.
Um,
Nah, it's not. I like posing. I enjoy posing.
I'd
Um,
probably, I'd probably say posing is the
Shaving.
shaving. Yeah,
That's the worst.
so true. Shaving
Because,
and scrubbing this shit off.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I would say shaving because it has absolutely no benefit to your, well, it does, like, as in your physique. But everything else that you'll do, cardio, steps, low food, it's all making you leaner. But shaving is just a necessity. So it's just retarded.
shaving is a ball ache.
Yeah.
Posing is up there in the ball aches, especially when you have to do like
10
I'm
rounds a day.
I can do as many single rounds as I want, but when I have to do a round straight into another round, that's when it starts to jar me off. Because I know if I'm doing
Yeah.
one round and I'm taking photos with my clicker, I know okay these are checking photos. But where
Yeah.
it's the rounds after that, they're like, okay, this is just I'm just doing this for expenditure now. It
Yeah.
takes away the purpose and it just pisses me off.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Have we done your
posing.
10 rounds today?
I've got nine to do today. Well, I've done
You got
six.
9 to do left.
No, I've done six. I've got
Ah,
three.
I got fucking 10 today.
Phew,
I've done 8, I think. I just done 2 rounds after every meal in my kitchen. Didn't even strip off.
so much bollocks.
I know.
Um, the worst part of prep isn't posing, but posing is up there. And then
Yeah.
the last question, this is from Jake Byers. Have you seen The Long Walk in cinema? No, I
No.
haven't been to the cinema at all recently because I'm too busy.
Same.
I am too busy. Monday to Thursday, I'm with SW7. Before work in SW7, I'm doing my own coaching and or getting steps and or meal prepping. After SW7, I'm either doing my own coaching or eating or sleeping. And then on the weekends, I'm competing. So I don't have time.
What a life.
I don't have
What a
time.
life.
I literally don't have time for anything. Like my parents came back from traveling and they were like, "Oh, like what have you been up to?" Like I'm like, "I don't know." Like I haven't really been up to anything. I've just been like
Yeah.
existing. So no, I haven't seen The Long Walk. I've heard good reviews though, and I will see it at some point, just post prep because there's too much going on right now. Have you seen The Long
Should
Walk?
I? No, I haven't.
There we are.
Should I get into two? I only have 2 questions.
Yeah,
Were
this
you friends before
first part, and
competing?
we'll wrap it.
Were me and you friends before competing?
We were friends before competing.
Yeah, we were friends before prep. We were friends since January 2024.
Four.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've
I asked you
definitely.
to spot me in Planet on an incline dumbbell press
Yeah, I remember that.
because I knew you were Finn's client.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we've
And then this
definitely got.
blossomed.
We obviously got closer.
Yeah.
Like, was it like? Did we get closer during the pre-prep?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
we were like
Because we
we.
drove up to the
Yeah, we.
meetup together in
Yeah, I remember. I remember
B
that.
Mod.
I remember that first time we drove up to be modified, and it was like the first time we'd like proper like. I was just like, oh, like, I'm about to sit in this car with this guy for like 3 hours, and
Yeah.
like we'd been speaking on social media, but we weren't like mates at that point.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, we were like Instagram friends,
Yeah.
and I was like, fuck, like we're about to be in a car together for 3 hours. This, I hope this isn't like, I hope he's not actually a gimp, like,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Like most people in the industry.
yeah, but no, it was ever since then. It's just got on like a house on fire, mate.
It has, yeah, and it's
Oh, it's
blossomed.
getting dark in this room, innit? I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, it's just when you need you
Next.
wrap it up. Go on,
Yeah,
next one.
next. This is the last one.
Yeah.
After dieting down, what do you think is your weak areas to prioritize?
Oh, great
Go,
question.
go, go,
That's why
go.
dieting down is so important. I've actually got a list here. So,
Oh,
because there's so many weaknesses. Um, so I need better lower lats. Well, better back in general, but especially lower lats. But I already knew that. Better arms, especially biceps. I need to. It's not as bad as I thought. It's got better, but I still need to balance out my left to right leg in balance.
yeah, bro. I haven't
It's not as
seen
bad.
that.
No,
It's not.
exactly.
It's not as bad as we expected it to be.
Yeah. Adductors need to be better, and then balance out my left to right limb imbalance, which again, it's not massive, but
Mm,
I notice it, so I want to balance it out. So there we are. What about you?
nice. arms, chest. That's it. Everything
Quad.
else is pretty much. Nah, not even, bro. I think top to bottom, I'm pretty symmetrical. Like everything is gonna fucking grow a millionfold, but at one rate. Like apart from my arms, they're gonna get hit a bit more. My chest's gonna get hit a bit more. My delts would grow just because that's where a lot of androgen receptors are.
Yeah.
So don't even need to train them.
Do you want to hear my split that I've planned for the off season?
Go on,
Real quick, and then we'll wrap it up.
go on.
So it's
I'll
gonna
tell
be
you mine then.
Monday to Sunday set, like a 7 day, not like
Mm.
a rolling split or anything. Monday is going to be pull and arms. Tuesday is going to be legs. Wednesday is going to be arms and upper with a pull
Mm.
focus. So arms at the start.
Yeah.
Thursday is going to be rest. Friday is going to be legs. Saturday is going to be upper with arms at the start, and then Sunday is going to be rest.
I'm going exactly what I am now.
Yeah.
Pull with biceps at the start. Push as normal. No biceps, no triceps at the start because my chest is weak as well. Legs and with biceps at the start. Thursday rest. Friday upper with arms at the end. I will never put tricep work before pressing for me because my chest is weak. So I need that pressing. Then Saturday legs with biceps at the start. Sunday a myo rep arm day, top up ab day. Also, my midsection for me needs more muscle, as it is an area where I hold a lot of fat and body fat, so it needs to
You know
be
why you hold
better.
so much fat there?
Boy,
From those 150-gram days you used to run back in the day, you've done permanent damage to your midsection.
permanent midsection damage.
Yeah.
Nah, but it just does need more muscle. It's a bit of an immature area for me, obviously. Like some areas are, like my arms and chest. So yeah, we're gonna do like some keep in through the off season, some vacuum work, some side planks in the morning, fasted. Just keep it topped up, like a good, and also help me not blow my waist out with GH as well. But to go
Yeah,
with that,
that'd be a good idea as well.
that'd be nice. Yeah,
Let's wrap it up because I'm fucking starving,
yeah, me, bro.
and I'm starting to vanish out of the shop.
Yeah,
Getting dark.
yeah.
So that is episode 7 all wrapped up, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did,
Bro, I feel like that was a really good episode.
yeah, let's
We
just
said a
let's
lot of
keep
good
ticking. Let's
content
keep
in there.
fucking saves first.
Yeah, true.
Well, we hope you enjoyed, guys. If you did, leave a like, and
Yeah.
we will see you in episode 8.
Yep.